I got to ask you, the price of XRP earlier this week spasmed. It jumped about 10% after you liked a tweet earlier that suggested you may have met with President-elect Donald Trump. Any truth to those rumors?
Any truth to those rumors? Wow. If there is truth to those rumors, this could potentially be massive for Ripple, for XRP, for the RLUSD, their stablecoin. We'll get back to that video in a second, but I want to talk about some things that are happening in the XRP ecosystem. Let's start here. XRP is the top gainer in the top 10, up over 10% on the 24-hour, up 60% on the week. XRP has been moving, getting ready to cross that 90-cent level. We take a look at the XRP price. We haven't seen a weekly candle this large since 2021. What happened in 2021? XRP's price pushed all the way up to $1.40. Are we going to see something similar happen with a weekly candle of around 48% with still 2 days left of the candle? Could this be the largest candle we've seen since 2021, or will it even surpass it? On top of that, you also have volume that is backing up the move. If we zoom out to the daily with XRP, consecutive high liquidation candles, meaning that liquidations leverage is being flushed out to the upside, which we've seen XRP's price go from 51 cents just the day after election up to a wick high of 91.5 cents, which is where our resistance stands, as XRP did shoot up to around 93 cents. This was back in July of last year when we had the summary judgment that was passed in favor of XRP. I've been a vocal critic against XRP, the token, as an investment due to many reasons. One reason, they've come out and stated, Ripple has, that they want to keep the price of XRP stable, which doesn't fare well if you're looking for high ROI. The second one was a billion token unlock every month. The good news is that ends in 2027. We also have the large amount of selling that happened from the previous co-founder, his payoff, that is over. And we know that in bull markets, as prices continue to go up, these unlocks don't mean as much or don't affect the price as much as they would when volume is low and in a bear market. On top of that, if Brad Garlinghouse, if Ripple, if they're going to start working with the U.S. government, all that goes out the window, and I'll gladly come out and say I was proven wrong. I want to go back to the video. This was Brad Garlinghouse on Fox Business. Very recently, I tried to look for this video on the Fox Business YouTube channel. Couldn't find it anywhere, but we're showing it here on this channel. Let's rewind a little bit and listen to what Brad Garlinghouse, how he responded to the question that this news anchor asked him about meeting with Donald Trump.
It jumped about 10% after you liked a tweet earlier that suggested you may have met with President-elect Donald Trump. Any truth to those rumors?
I mean, I think like many of your guests today, I'm not going to comment on too many specifics here. Suffice it to say.
Okay, that's a yes. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I respect that. But to me, it's a yes.
Look, we have been active throughout this election.
That's definitely a yes. For him to come out and respond and say, I'm not going to comment on specifics. Well, if you didn't meet with him, there wouldn't be any specifics, right? It would just be a no, I didn't meet with him. So I definitely think they met. So interesting. Let's get back to the video.
Election cycle and being very pro-crypto, pro-innovation, and how do we make sure that this Congress and the president obviously it's a totally new day, and I could not be happier about like a Congress that I think is, as Norm said earlier, your guest, we got to get away from regulation through enforcement. That makes no sense.
What about this yesterday, this lawsuit filed by 18 attorneys generals, I believe all from Republican states, suing the SEC, saying that they are allegedly overreaching when it comes to crypto regulation? Did you know that was coming at all?
We did not, and I say to all 18 of those attorney generals, welcome to the party. Look, we have been fighting, Ripple's been fighting this fight since the very beginning. We've spent literally over $150 million fighting the SEC, an unlawful war. And so I'm thrilled they're joined. I wish they would have joined earlier. But even in their case, what they filed cites the Ripple case over and over. And so they see what has happened. They see how Gensler has overreached. And I only wish there was a way to hold the SEC, hold Gensler, hold some of these people accountable.
And we should say that earlier this week, Robinhood relisted XRP on its platform, driven by what they believe might be this new, more welcoming regulatory environment?
For sure. I mean, this goes back to like the U.S. has finally unlocking this hostility. And I do think things like Robinhood saying, I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner, but I'm glad they did it now. And, I expect
Robinhood, by the way, up 37% this month alone. Nice move for Robinhood. And Vlad the CEO, has sat here and said that crypto has been a huge driver for their bottom line.
I mean,
you can only hold something back for so long, right? You keep a dog in a cage, a rabid dog that's just ready to go out, right? A hunting dog. And you keep it in a cage for 3, 4, 5 years and all this pent up anger and all this and then you open the cage and the thing just takes off. I feel like that's what's going to happen here with XRP. For almost 4 years, XRP's price has just been in this cage, right? This boiling pot with the lid on top of it. And now the lid's been taken off. And you see how the price has reacted. How much higher can XRP go? I think going back to that 2021 chart, $1.33 makes sense. $1 makes sense. But how much higher? I think it's going to depend on the rollout of their stablecoin. It's going to depend on what they do with CBDCs globally. I think it's also going to depend on how much, in fact, Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple, and XRP, and maybe the XRP ledger, what kind of impact they're going to have and what kind of collaboration with the U.S. government and other nation-state entities. So exciting times are ahead. If you've been an XRP holder, whether it's for the last 1 year or the last 5 to 6 years, I think you're about to be rewarded very handsomely. We hope you enjoy the content. If you want more content from this channel on XRP Ripple, put a 1 in the comment section. Also, come check out our live show Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you in the next one.